Transform clay into captivating hummingbird art. Hey fellow crafters, welcome back to Craftspinner, and today I'm really thrilled to share something special with you. Today we are going to sculpt a hummingbird with clay. We'll make a smooth ball of clay for making the body of the hummingbird, and then we are going to give it shape with our fingertips. I am not going to make a separate tail for this hummingbird. I am going to make its tail out of the main lump of clay I'm using for making its body. Make its body smooth with your fingertips. Bird sculpture is not difficult. I remember I have learned this art from my sister, and when I was sculpting my first bird, I couldn't control the pressure of my fingers when I was trying to smooth it up. Sometimes the clay would go in and sometimes it would bulge out, and I was near crying. I don't know what to do. But I'm sharing this little incident with you because I want you to know it's not difficult, and practice makes you perfect. So don't be afraid to sculpt something. The first step is always the first step, but you can do it. So now we are going to make the beak of the hummingbird, and again I am not making a separate beak. Sometimes you need to make a separate beak, but not this time. I am going to pinch the clay exactly at the place I want the beak of this bird, and then I am going to give it a shape with my fingers. If there is anything that's confusing or if there are any questions you want to ask, don't hesitate. Please ask me in the comment section below, and I am going to answer all your queries and questions. And hey friends, I want to thank you all for your cooperation and understanding. With your well wishes and prayers, I am cured of cancer, but I am still under treatment. It's quite a long treatment and it's a harsh one. So sometimes I am in pain, and despite a completely ready video, I am unable to upload it. But still, you people give me a lot of support and understand my problem, and I thank you all for this. The main body of our hummingbird is ready, but we are going to make its wings now. And what's a bird without its feathers? We have taken two equal balls of clay for making the wings because we don't want our wings to be different in size with each other. Firstly, I had made a teardrop of the ball, then I had flattened that teardrop with the edge of my hand and have given it the shape of a leaf for making wings. Make two leaves like that for two wings. See, this is a rubber bird in my hands. It was basically a toy, but I am going to use it as a tool. I am going to use its wings for giving a feathery impression to the wings of my hummingbird. Usually these feathery impressions are given with clay stick, but here we have done it the easy way. This hummingbird is sculpted in a flying position, so to give that look to the feather, we are going to give deep cuts in a slant at one end of the feather. So now we are going to give a pointed look to these strips we have sliced earlier for making feathers so that they can look like real open feathers. To give these pointed feathers a more natural look, I am going to give more impressions to these feathers with clay stick. Place the stick in the center of the feather and press it down, and this would give a straight line-like impression. And when you are done with giving a straight line-like impression, place the pointed end of your stick at the feather side in a slanting position and press it down. Repeat this process to achieve a feathery look with each stroke. Your feather is ready, and now we are going to stick this feather on the body of our little hummingbird, and I have used white glue for sticking this feather. Don't you think it looks as if it's really flying? Our bird is completely dry and it looks so colorless. While hummingbirds are really enchanting creatures, they are so colorful. So we are going to paint it now, and I am using water-based acrylic paints for this. I have mixed lemon yellow and marine blue to make this beautiful green color. So we are going to paint its head and half of its tummy with this color. I am using marine blue color for painting its neck and the half of its head. And hey friends, sorry I have forgotten to mention that I have used black glass beads to make its eyes. For giving a touch of blue color near its eyes, I am using fine liner because if I have used some thick brush, it would have really smeared the eyes. Here I am putting a very little amount of blue color at the side of its belly to show it's in shadows, and at the other side of its belly I have given a light touch of lemon color to show it's catching light. In my reference pic, this guy has white feathers despite all these vivid colors, so I am painting its feather with white. And friends, these feathers are colorful at the upper side and white in the inner side. Here I am using a bit muddy color at the upper sides of its white feathers, and I am not doing it myself. Actually, this is how I have found this little guy in my reference pic, and I have made this color with titanium white and burnt umber. I'm using plain burnt umber color here, and its tail is brown at the inside and colorful at the outside. Just touching the edges of the feather with a bit of lemon shade. So there you have it, your own special hummingbird. I hope you have enjoyed this journey into the world of crafting hummingbird with clay with your own hands. So if you have found some value from this tutorial, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more DIY projects. See you next time with a new project.